What did our grandmothers do before boxed cake mixes? The answer can be found in vintage Methodist Church cookbooks. Today we're making a sour cream cake from a 1948 Ellendale, North Dakota Methodist Church cookbook. This is a simple recipe with just a few ingredients. We start by beating 2 eggs and mixing in the sour cream until smooth. Next goes in the sugar and vanilla. Then we're ready for our dry ingredients. Cake flour with both baking soda and baking powder added. Beat that on medium speed until well combined. The recipe recommends a layer cake, so we're going to spray each pan generously with cooking spray and then dust it with flour before pouring in the cake batter. The layers bake at 350 for 15 minutes. Making boiled icing is fairly tricky business, and the recipe doesn't give very many details about how to do this step. So we're going to keep the temperature low. We want the icing to come to a good boil, but not scorch. For the icing, we're going to take 1 egg and whisk it well with 1/3 cup of cream in a small saucepan. To this we add 2 ounces of unsweetened baking chocolate, 1 cup of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to heat this on low, stirring constantly till it comes to a good bubbling boil. When you take this off the heat, add 1 teaspoon of vanilla and some chopped nuts if you like nuts. We're going to let this icing cool a few minutes until it starts to thicken, but we do need to ice the cake while the frosting is still warm. While the icing's just starting to set up, we're going to start pouring it onto our layer cakes. Now, I have frozen these layers because I think it makes the cakes easier to ice. Here's the finished product. Maybe not picture perfect, but definitely looks like a homemade cake. So let's talk about this cake. Is this the prettiest cake I've ever made? Absolutely not. Would I make this cake again? Also, no. I found the cake to be dry and chewy. I did like the boiled icing, and while this cake isn't for me, I would say that I do look forward to trying other vintage cake recipes.